From a world of unforgiving fire, how did it become a cradle of life? In the violent dawn of our solar system, a ball of molten rock hurtled through space. This was Earth, a world of fire and chaos, under constant bombardment from the heavens. But within these cosmic collisions, a gift was delivered: icy comets and asteroids, carrying the building blocks of life, slammed into our world, releasing their precious cargo: water. From deep within the planet's core, volcanoes erupted, spewing vast clouds of steam into the primitive atmosphere. For millions of years, the skies rained it down, not in a gentle shower, but in a relentless, planet-cooling deluge. The fires were quenched, and from the chaos, a new world was born. A world of water, a blue planet. The young ocean was a chemical soup, a warm, nutrient-rich broth energized by lightning and volcanic vents. For eons, countless molecules danced, combined, and broke apart in a chaotic ballet. Somewhere in this primordial sea, the impossible happened. Non-living chemicals organized themselves into something new, something that could replicate, that could pass on its information. This was the spark, the very first ancestor of every living thing that has ever existed. A microscopic miracle that would transform this barren rock into a living, breathing world. Life had begun. For over 1 billion years, life remained simple, hidden in the seas. But a new player was about to change everything. A humble bacterium called cyanobacteria developed a radical new skill: photosynthesis. It learned to eat sunlight. As a byproduct, it released a dangerous corrosive gas: oxygen. To the early life forms, this was poison, triggering the planet's first great extinction. But for others, it was an opportunity. This waste product accumulated, transforming the atmosphere and the oceans, and paving the way for a new, more complex, and energetic form of life to evolve. This was not just change, it was a revolution. The stage was set. The oceans were rich with oxygen. And then, in a geological blink of an eye, life went from simple to spectacular. This was the Cambrian Explosion, a riot of creation where evolution seemed to be working in overdrive. Bizarre designs filled the seas: creatures with 5 eyes, bodies covered in menacing spikes, and the first true predators, like the fearsome Anomalocaris. For the first time, we see the complex dance of hunter and hunted. This explosion of diversity laid down the fundamental body plans for nearly all animal life that exists today. The blueprints for the future were drawn here in the depths of the Cambrian Sea. For hundreds of millions of years, life was confined to the water. The land was a barren, alien world, baked by harsh radiation. But life is relentless. First, humble green algae clung to the rocky shores, evolving into the first true plants. They transformed the landscape, creating soil and pumping more oxygen into the air. Then, drawn by this new world of opportunity, the animals followed. Creatures like Tiktaalik, a fish with primitive limbs, took the first clumsy steps out of the water. It was a monumental leap, a conquest of a new dimension that would forever change the face of the planet. As forests spread across the continents, the world took on a strange and giant form. During the Carboniferous period, oxygen levels soared to an incredible 35%, far higher than today. This oxygen-rich air fueled life in a spectacular way, especially for arthropods. Dragonflies with the wingspan of an eagle soared through the skies. Millipedes the length of a car crawled through the humid undergrowth. This was the age of giant insects, a bizarre chapter in Earth's history where the world was ruled by creepy crawlies of monstrous proportions, a time that feels more like science fiction than science fact. Life was thriving, but the planet itself was a ticking time bomb. Massive volcanic eruptions in what is now Siberia ripped the world apart, spewing toxic gases and triggering runaway global warming. The oceans turned acidic, and life suffocated. This was the Permian-Triassic extinction event, known as the Great Dying. It wasn't swift like an asteroid impact. It was a slow, agonizing planetary execution. Over 90% of all species on Earth were wiped out. Life came closer to being completely extinguished than at any other point in history. The world fell silent. Out of the ashes of the Great Dying, the survivors found a nearly empty world. With the old rulers gone, a new group of reptiles saw their chance. They were small, agile, and resilient. They were the first dinosaurs. For millions of years, they lived in the shadows of other larger reptiles, but they were adapting, growing larger, faster, and more diverse. They were seizing the day, taking over ecological niches one by one. This wasn't just a recovery. It was the beginning of a new dynasty, the dawn of an age that would last for over 150 million years. The age of dinosaurs had truly arrived. This was a world of giants, titans that shook the earth with every step. The gentle, long-necked Brachiosaurus browsed the treetops, while the armored Stegosaurus defended itself with its fearsome tail. But ruling over them all was a king, a tyrant lizard of terrifying power, Tyrannosaurus Rex. The planet belonged to them. From the sweltering jungles of the Jurassic to the vast plains of the Cretaceous, these magnificent creatures dominated every corner of the globe in a reign of unparalleled scale and duration. It was their world, and everything else was just living in it. For 150 million years, they were the undisputed masters of the Earth. Their reign seemed eternal, but from the darkness of space, an executioner was approaching. A 6-mile-wide asteroid, hurtling towards Earth faster than a speeding bullet. The impact was cataclysmic, unleashing the power of billions of nuclear bombs. Earthquakes, tsunamis, and a sky blackened with ash plunged the world into a nuclear winter. The sun vanished, plants died, the food chain collapsed. It was the end of an era. The Titans fell, paving the way for a new class of survivors to inherit the Earth. The age of dinosaurs was over,